Once you have questions in your question bank, you'll want to add a quiz activity to the correct unit of your Moodle course. As always, to begin with, turn editing on. Next, locate the unit within which you want to add your quiz. I'm going to add mine to Topic 2 and select the Add an Activity or Resource option. In the window that appears, you'll see a list of all of the activities and resources you can add to your course. I'm going to select Quiz, and you'll notice that more information about this activity appears to the right. At the bottom, there'll be a link to More Help. I'm going to add that quiz. Next, you'll see the quiz menu open. Be sure to give your quiz a name. It's a required field, so I'm going to call mine Topic 2 Quiz. And include some detailed instructions for your students. These are the instructions they'll get when they go to start the exam, so make sure you include information like what topics you're going to be examining them on, what their time limits are, and anything else they might need to know. Underneath that, there's a display description on course page. I have not selected that. If you're not sure what this means, you can choose the question mark for more information. What it tells us is that if I do select this option, the instructions for the exam will appear on the main course page rather than just on the exam page that the students see when they enter the exam. So I'm still not going to select it. Now you're going to go through a series of settings that you can specify now or later. The first one would have to do with timing. When will the quiz open? When will it close? You might want to wait until you have your exam questions in the quiz and are ready to release it before you decide on those dates. If there's a time limit for your exam, you might want to set that now. So select Enable and then enter your time limit. So mine is 80 minutes long. And then what happens when the time expires? So it's defaulted to attempts must be submitted before the time expires or they are not counted. But there are other options in here. If you use your gradebook, you'll want to make sure you assign a grade category for this quiz. Also specify how many attempts are allowed. If this is a practice quiz, it might be unlimited. If it's a quiz for marks, you might want to say 1 or maybe 2. If you select more than 1, you'll be able to choose how they're graded. In this case, I'll take the highest grade. For question layout, I'll leave it as is. You'll notice that all of these boxes are filled in with common defaults, and if there's ever a time where you want to know more information about any of them, choose the question mark next to it. A little further down, you'll see overall feedback. This is feedback students will get when they complete the exam if they get the particular grade. So for 100%, you might want those students to see a message of "Great job." This is optional. You don't have to fill this in. If the grade is between 80 and 100%, maybe you want to say "Well done." Again, that's optional, so you don't have to complete that. As you go further down, there's going to be questions about group mode or not, and whether or not you want to restrict the access. I'm going to leave that for now. And then I'm going to hit Save and Return to Course. Now I can see my quiz. It appears in Topic 2 and it's called Topic 2 Quiz.